What's up, gamers? Hold on, let me check the audio real quick. Let me check the audio real quick. Let me check the audio real quick. Let me check the... That became an echo chamber fast, holy. I'll check it on my phone. We're back with more Ace Attorney. Thought I'd never see the day, eh? A lot of cool stuff's happening today for me. Sounds good. I'm gonna take that as probably fine. Alright. Put chat to the side on my phone. And hold on. Let's get into it. Alright, so last thing that was happening, obviously, you know, Edgeworth is the one being accused of a crime here, accused of a murder, which sucks that happens a lot in Phoenix's friend group, I guess, but oh well. Then we came down to the conclusion, okay, so the camera was attracted to noises, right? And then Gordy is known to make a noise, so that's what she was actually trying to shoot. But then we also found out that there's one bullet, right? 2 noises, and 3 shots fired. None of that math is mathing. Just me though. Just me though. And then also, we tried to make the case that maybe the victim shot himself in a suicide, but apparently we can tell that the shot was from a meter away. Apparently we can tell that from like studying bullets or something, I guess. And then I also wrote down earthquakes, but I have no idea what that's referring to. So as a side note, it's earthquakes, I guess. I'm sure that I'll remember. Probably. December 26th, Detention Center, Visitors Room. Maya! Hey, Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Oh, okay. Should I examine this room for the 20th time? Not good. Questioning. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe is just here now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. Can't get through to her at all. I tried, I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. Wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Aw. I don't know if I can present her with anything that would necessarily help her move. So see, this is what I'm talking about. The gun's been fired 3 times. We got 1 bullet and wound. And we have 2 noises out on the lake that sound like gunshots. I just need to know why the math isn't mathing. My mother. Now that I've shown her the picture, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. Isn't the large photo Lotta was talking about? Uh-huh. Huh. Nice and big, but you can't really see the faces any clearer, can you? I don't think I'm supposed to present her anything. Let's move. To the office! December 26th, Wright & Co. Law Offices. Sure is quiet in here with nobody around. Right. Let's get Maya out of that detention cell soon. I mean, I don't think I can get her out, can I? December 26th, Gourd Lake Park, entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still all around in the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. December 26th, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with lovely Fiance. This is where Lotta was. Lotta Hart. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Oh, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. Trial today at, Yes, what about it? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say... What was the voice I had from? Well, I was going to say good show. What was it? Bow. I was going to say good show, but it really wasn't all that. But you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks? It's like... English! Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were two witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? That's what it was. Earthquakes just rung a bell on my note sheet now. There was an earthquake slightly before the trial, and Edgeworth reacted sort of strongly to it. Is he afraid of earthquakes? I've never heard of anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? There's one thing clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, him becoming a prosecutor, him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The D06 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now, you can see it in his eyes. Oh man. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man. I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. To be honest with you, pal. Shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? What was Ice Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm gonna head back up to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering how much is bail going to be. Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Edgeworth. Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Don't forget to pick her up, okay? Alright. This is stressing me out. I'm gonna go back and listen to what I was trying to do. Like, watch me have done Gumshoes so completely different from what I did before. Hold on, chat. Damn, and Gumshoe's the thumbnail. Oh, I just spoke in my normal voice. So I'm doing more right now than I was. Lamau. Alright. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent, too. Keep on dreaming, buddy. I don't think examining here is gonna grant me much. Boat rental shop. December 26th, boat rental shop. Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today, too. Damn, really? Is that all we got? Sucks. Well, nothing left to do, but I guess head back to the station. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. December 26th, detention center. Visitor's room. Hey, Nick, you finally came. I just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they? Mm-hmm. Well, that reminds me. Thanks for bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted the bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking in the clues department. We could go to the park and look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, if there are any clues out there, the park's as good as bad as any. What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Have you noticed anything lately? You know, I did notice one thing while I was in here in detention. It's pretty comfortable here. It's warm, and they keep it very clean. Have you noticed anything about the case? Well, not much more than that, no. Probably still upset about Mia. I should leave her alone. Should I go to Grossberg? Well, let's go check it out. If Gumshoe's not here. Gumshoe's at the scene again today. Huh? Oh, really? He's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the client. No, got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol. Not following protocol? Bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Where'd Grossberg go? Oh, looks like Edgeworth isn't questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Grossberg log offices. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. Alright, useless. Ah, fresh air! Gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Misbehaving's so much more fun. It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again. Right. I'll behave. Oh dear. Number 26, Gourd Lake Park. Entrance. There aren't many cops around today, are there? Probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Against Edgeworth. Hey, y'all! Hey, it's Lotta! Y'all really did it today. What did we do now? Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is mighty big responsibility. I just went up there and started blabbing him any old thing that came to mind. Lotta. So you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What did you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half to just say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kinda convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right! You mean the first time you witnessed a murder? What about Gordy? Right. Well, the way I figure, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. Wish you could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you. What? That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. You see, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I proposed a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. But let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We gonna deal or not? What do we do, Nick? I don't think we have much choice. We don't really have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Yeah. Okay. How much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. That's becoming the stream title, I'm sorry. I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. Alright. Let me, Oh, it's too long. No. Should I just shorten it to I'm not trying to rob the poor? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, if you refresh stream, the title will now say I'm not trying to rob the poor. Alright. Anyways, moving on. The only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy. Whoa, 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 Gordy? Well, Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. Then bring me proof that shall we don't. I'll be keeping watch from you in the car, okay? You see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean... Gordy? I sure do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it? My phone locked. Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist? Well, we gotta go deeper in now. What the heck? That wasn't there before. Isn't that the evil magistrate? Right? The Steel Samurai, Nick. Oh no. Whoops. Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like, really cool. Dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow. That's really impressive she could find those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. that show's finished now, so she got him for free. Right. He's just waving his sleeve around. Yo, Nick! What happened with Edgy? Well, he made it through the first day in court, right? I don't know how good our prospects are from here on out. Huh. Hey Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the BL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey, Larry. Where did you get that big thing? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah? The big hit with the kids. I wasn't there yesterday. Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted. The compressor? Yeah, it's that little unit holding by... Bruh! Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put in air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Repairs. Oh, and here I thought you inflated it by yourself. I think I could really show this guy. Sorry, Nick, but I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Understood. Moving on. December 26th, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here in the nighttime. A little chilly. I think I have to sneeze. Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Watch out! Uh-oh. I told y'all, no sneezing! See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It triggered on one of Von Commer's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film? Nick, pay the lady. Oh my god, that's a funny subtitle. Nick's going through it. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore. Huh? Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigative photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. UFO. UFO. A UFO? Anyway, I can't get a career making photo this time around. And that's it. I'll quit and I'll go back to school. Huh? So you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Well. Anytime I do freaking Lotta's voice, the southern accent starts to infect my normal speech. Because I'm from freaking Texas. Surely the boat shop's open now. Surely. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop's closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. Small boat rental shop. I believe I investigated all of this already. More forest off that way. Glad I find any helpful clues in there. Okay. Homeboy, you wanna help? Perhaps. That's the guy that's been selling. That's the guy that's selling my hot dogs faster than I can cook them. Jeez. Do you really think Gordy exists? Nah, I think somebody's probably saw something else and they just thought that was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Fair enough. Can I examine around him? Doesn't that steel samurai look a little out of place? It's so huge. This is good advertising. Something about this steel samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? Looks pretty well made to me. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall. There's no way we're bringing up Cody right now as a frame of reference. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Wait a minute. Wait. Nah, hold on. Do you think Gordy is the Steel Samurai, like the top of his head or his arm? Did it like fall in the water one time? Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in the cold wind and in the cold night sky. I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of the what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is it? Our local fair used to do it every... Oh, I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Huh. Almost didn't see that signpost. Left, boat docks, right exit. Wow, Gourd Lake really is big. Yeah. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh, well, a long time ago they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I'm sure it's because the lake looked... Oh wait, no, I already went through this dialogue. What's this machine? That's a compressor. I used it to fill up the balloon when there with air. Huh, neat. Got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. Hey Nick, benches. Let's take a break. Maybe have a dog? I think not. Too cold to sit and eat hot dogs out here. Wimpy city boy. You should try standing there under a freezing waterfall sometime. What have I done? Not much here either. I seriously don't think that I could show him anything that would really give much. Has to be by Lotto, but what? Yo, mama! Lotto's camera is staring out at the lake as usual. And an officer like me can tell that camera must cost a pretty penny. If she doesn't leave it out here to get stolen. I don't think Lotto takes very good care of her SUV. Covered with dents. I don't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Sign says no camping. Funny place to pick to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? don't think they have signs like that. Oh. There's food and some magazines on the street. Makes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. Yeah, I don't think I'm gaining any information by looking around here, not gonna lie. I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy? And it turns out like this enlargement did. Y'all crazy. A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. I need a picture that screams, "I am Gordy, hear me roar." I can't turn something like that into this paper. What kind of fool do you think I am? Y'all think I am? Kind of fool that will turn a blurry picture in as evidence in a murder trial? Not to mention claiming she saw something that she didn't see. Damn. Phoenix, chill, man. Wasn't that serious. Criminal affairs? Perhaps. December 26th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again, did you? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need it. Besides, money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. The guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in the court tomorrow, too. Jeez, I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in the court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. Hey, Detective Gumshoe? Do you know Gordy? Lost her down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for it. Huh? Are you out of your minds? You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Oh. Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. Oh. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lana. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? You can take whichever one you like. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon 1. Number 1, missile. Missile. He's a canine police dog, still in training. Missile! Missile! Here, boy! There he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. A cute dog. This will help us. Next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. Oh, please, I'm already overwhelmed by your choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which will it be? Can't make up my mind, Nick. It don't seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. My heart wants to borrow a missile. But my gut says we should borrow the metal detector. Can we borrow the metal detector? Sure thing, pal. Not sure what we're gonna find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Alright. There's nowhere to go but back. If I examine things, does the metal detector go off? No. Fair enough! Move. Aha! Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something. Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick? Look! Huh? An air tank? Huh. The valve looks broken. Thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh? Something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags. Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Air tank. Uh-oh. Larry, what did you do? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your Steel Samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. His eyes twitching. Like elementary schools. And used cars dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy Steel Samurai. Now, why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. Wait. Sorry. Why did I just press that? Hold on, I'm sorry, chat. Ooh, ask more about the tank. There we go. Didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little bit more specific? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. Fine. Whatever. It's like I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... blam! Oh god. The valve busted open and I made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. I took my poor deflated Steel Samurai with it. What? Off into Gourd Lake? Should have scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. No, brother. So the tank and the Steel Samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went out flying out into the lake. I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kianse gave me that steel samurai after all. And when did you find it? Just the night before last. Flew way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. You didn't know about what happened. Nope. That's too bad. It's not all bad. We solved one mystery at least. Mystery? Maybe we should go tell her. So Gordy was just the Steel Samurai thing, as I predicted. God dang it, Larry. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy from me yet? Lotta, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? Y'all got some proof that Gordy doesn't exist? The proof that Gordy don't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No other without worth his badge would make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. Larry's air tank? What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot, who happens to be a friend of mine, tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently, it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. Sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info, like I promised. Or Lotta. So tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. He said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path there. Boat rental? Why, how are you so lost about everything at all times? We've seen this place like 6 times. There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. I should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know? Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all. Just a lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Shows an empty lake, taken automatically at 12:24 at 11:50 p.m. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry, familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, he did say that in the first case. Someone should whip that butts into shape. To the boat rental shop! The big back room! December 26th, boat rental shop. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lana was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Let me in. Let me in! Parrot. December 26th, Caretaker Shack. Meg? That you? Hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running, an old man like me? Polly, the kids are home. Hello, hello. Nick, what was that? Parrot, the one on that perch. Just use your eyes, please. Gaith? Yes? Leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say that's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello, hello. Yep. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Let's, examine the room while he's asleep, you know? Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello? It ignored me. What, you forgot, Meg? You gotta call her by her name first. Her name? Polly, how you been? Hello, hello. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. The erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker answers to the name Polly. Too bad all she can say is hello. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words. Secret words? Polly, Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. Well, what would be better squawk? Because I'm just going. No. Cute. Polly's found a new friend. Well, there's lots of various fish in the core lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish. Really? Wow, he has a television in here too. Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm. That's a great idea. We should do that in the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, drink hot cocoa. And what? Talk about murders? Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick. Looks like a kitchen unit. Pretty clean. Funny, he doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that. You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here. This is true. A pasta shop? Yep. I think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know? So that's what makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing. Dough tossing? You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen. Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't Pasta from Italy? Meg? Yes? You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course, everybody knows that. Yep, definitely. Nick? Huh? How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade? This old man must know something about the murder. But I'll leave him until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. Though, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, "Yo, dude, we want to ride in one of your boats." That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I can understand them. Pretty confused myself. Nick, this isn't going anywhere. But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Gotta find some way of getting information out of him. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here. Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228. Squawk. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking and a criminal mind. Quick, Nick, write that number down. Hey, don't get me involved with your little heist schemes. Nope, I'm writing it down. 1228. Just in case. Seems to me Polly knows more about what's going on here than they do. Present. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that the tri-colored pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow aioli. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue. Indigo blue? It didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. Now listen here, Keith. What can I show this guy? Lawyer badge? That's a lawyer's badge. Yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yup. I got you figured out now. You're not Keith. Nick. Now's our chance to clear things up. Sir, no. I'm not Keith. And I'm not Meg either. We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night. Please help us. A lawyer, huh? Please, mister. Alright, I'll help. But on one condition. What's that? When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. Yeah, alright. I don't see why not. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get the case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so. That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just... You too, Meg. Yes? You bring a tear to your old man's heart. Old man's eye, you know. Now, what was that you wanted to know? Speak up, Polly. Hello, Squaw. Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith? Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Dad, you know something about... Hold it. Anything for the case. Anything for the case. Yep. The other night out on the lake. Yes, yes. I know all about that. I've seen it. What? Tell us what you saw. Well, I suppose, since you were taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yup. It was after midnight, but okay. I heard this bang! So I looked outside, and I heard another one, bang! A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something to himself, yup. What did he say? Yup. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, I promise. I need you to know earlier than that. You know what? Little Terry was just here. Terry? Yep, that kid next door. He always used to make him cry, remember? He was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. Comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow. Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Maya, maybe we should be leaving. I think you're right. Oh wait, I had one more question. Huh? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk? Don't forget DL6, Squawk. Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly. Don't forget DL6, Squawk. What? The DL6 incident? Hey, Dad! This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Oh, that bird Polly know about DL6. We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh? What? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. You know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Mr. Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about the DL6 incident either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, If you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I consider opening the file up. What's that? A parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? Squawk! Don't forget about DL6! Squawk! Huh? Pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6? Nick, you think he might be? I get you. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Though there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need. All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room. I guess it's time we face Edgeworth's past. This is getting interesting, because we're finally figuring out what the heck exactly went on. Because we've heard about this incident since Case freaking 1. And slowly but surely we've been building up to it, so maybe this is the start of getting some answers. December 26th, Police Department, Records Room. Wow. It's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find that DL6 stuff, quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6. Nick, I found where the file is. Oh, thanks. Let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll get the right file. Case summary. Well, first I'd have to get a handle on the main facts. Like summary. Right. Summary. Found it. Here you go. December 28th, 2001. That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. Oh. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse. What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed, and all the white lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake! I'm writing down that DL6 involved an earthquake. That would explain why Edgeworth has an aversion to earthquakes. Also, hold on, I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be right back. Let's get back down to business. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours? That would be scary like that. In the dark? There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator. The survivors were unconscious. Survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? Did y'all see that? The bullet hole was in the elevator glass. From outside? Bullet outside the elevator. Parentheses, the DL6 incident. It seems like the case we're really trying to solve is this DL6 stuff. Hey. So Miles was one of the passengers in the elevator. Victim data. You have the data on the victim? Edward's father? Yeah, hold on. Victim. Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in an elevator with his son, Miles. Miles? Miles Edgeworth, of course. He was in the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and the other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? It sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it. The man arrested as a suspect for DL6 was Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. He was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond? The victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so he had much brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? Maybe closer than we think. Closer than we think? What, did we think he took on a new identity? But who? Von Karma? That would be crazy. I don't know. He didn't look like Von Karma. So, Rucka, what are you doing? You just rubbing yourself on the carpet? Weirdo. Anyway, I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. Still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing has had on Edgeworth. Nick? Are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Case file. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. All that's left is the trial tomorrow. Wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. trial time. I'm actually just gonna go ahead and do it. I don't know if this is gonna be like... This is only technically day 2 of the court, and I imagine it's gonna be a 3-day case, considering I think this is the last one of the first game. But maybe I'm wrong. So let's see. December 27th, 10 a.m. District Court, room number 3. Also, wait, hold on. This is day 3 of the trial. Never mind, let me shut up. This could be it. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who is the judge here, anyway? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I'll be taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. What? Order. Order! Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Bah! Must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I call my witness now. Right. Call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Witness, state your profession. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gore Lake. I also run boats. The night of the incident. You were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. I haven't heard who this old guy is. Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. I'm not really sure. Yeah. What do you mean? My memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Can't recall, you say? Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. Very well. Why are we letting this fly? What kind of kangaroo court is this? Well, let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness? The night of the murder. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight, yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Then I heard a bang, yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating out on the lake. And I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination. There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides that, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now! Yes. Mr. Wright? What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Very well. You may begin. Rah! Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? 3 minutes just passed. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. You may cross-examine the witness. You may cross-examine the witness. It's the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Just after midnight, you say? Yep, just around then. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Pretty sure, yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him, he remembered. Isn't that right? Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did, yep. You see? Continue. It's in the restaurant where Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Mr. Wright? What exactly is not... Mr. Wright? What exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be hard. Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? Prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. And I heard a bang. Yep. Where did the bang seem to come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Yep. Good. Continue. Is someone in the boat? It's pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figured there were 2 men out there, yep. But you couldn't see them clearly? Yep. At the time, that is. At the time? So you heard 2 gunshots total? Yep. That's what Lana said in their testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. Fired 3 times. What? This is BS, man! By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And you could see the man's face. Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant, saying, "I can't believe he's dead." If I know Von Karma, he spent time preparing his witness. I'm not going to find contradictions very early in his testimony. Very clearly, sorry. Whew, it's tough being a lawyer. Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, "I can't believe he's dead," as he's walking by, too. Witness, are you sure the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him. That's Edgeworth. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial's going to be over. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints in after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. I need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough! The witness may leave the stand. This court sees no reason for further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. What? The accused will surrender to the court immediately. Be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. Court is adjourned. What have we done? What? Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? Larry? It was me! What are you doing here? Listen! You gotta listen to me! I was there in the park the night of the murder! I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot! I heard it too! Order! What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for an adjournment. One moment, Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot. That night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. And then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Well, this isn't the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Oh, well, this is the first time. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth is just declared guilty, Nick. If he doesn't get any worse. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now! A waste of time! The verdict cannot be overturned! Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? Kangaroo Court. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. The judge just went up in respect, bro. Judge stonks are up right now. I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now! What? The court will be adjourned for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. The court is adjourned. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 27. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Ledgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the Steel Samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. He found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh. You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When you fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. Couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. That someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now. December 27th, 10:35 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 3. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything you saw on the night of December 24th. Right. Leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Oh boy, here we go. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So quietly I slipped the boat back in the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. The night of the murder. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Ah. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11, after I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was cleared, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? I was looking for something and I, found it. Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's just get this over with. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. You would know that if you just were smart. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. But he didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat out on the lake? Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. After that, I heard that... So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? Pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? Guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. Wish I could have been more helpful. Wish I could call my sister. Single gunshot. Right. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please! Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts? What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else. My radio, dude. With my headphones. What? Oh, this is bad. Order. And stop that booing. Mr. Butts. You were listening to the radio with your headphones? Yeah, so what? That's a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? What a waste of time! I do not accept this witness, nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Hell yeah, he should. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give us your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drumbeat from the radio. True enough. It is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer. The guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. So you turned on the radio? Right! I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know? I don't know what it's like to be out there alone, on Christmas Eve, alone! I shouldn't have said anything. You by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor! Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Thus, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. You had headphones on? Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. Nah, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine, very well. This is the worst court I've ever seen. We're making the rules up as we go. Actively. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when he said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Almost Christmas. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma is right. I'm not sure how they helped us at all. It's the most ludicrous Christmas. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. Gotta press until we get to the bottom of what happened. What do I do? Yeah. What? Oh. I'll be right back. Hang on, chat. That's cooked. What'd she say? Dude, what is the answer here? Figured it out. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare easy. Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard that gunshot. Indeed. And almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Did he realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order, order. What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, the witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Alright, hang on. I gotta do a thing first, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, chat. I'm back! And I've got chips now. Hang on. Okay. Well, Mr. Wright? What do you think about Mr. Butt's claim that he heard the gunshot before midnight? Before midnight. Before midnight. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. Hang on. Good news, boys, we're not evicted. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I assume you have the evidence for this wild claim? Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. It's either the 3 shots. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50. Oh? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph existed at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera that was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that it is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Holy moly. This is a revelation. 2 sets of shots. 25-minute break. Why would a 25-minute break? Why would that be the case? Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises. Yes? There is no proof at all that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have had sneezed, triggering the camera. Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there is no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Please show the court evidence if you have any. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When then was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. I'm outside your window? No, you're not. God, that would have been freaky if you were, though, Frankie. Order! That would make sense of the evidence. Made you look? Yeah, you did. I took a long, hard look. I was searching, boy. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. It would have been crazy because I literally have one window open on purpose. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. Give me an idea for your next stream. Oh God. He's gonna be right there. He's standing there menacingly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in the case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edward's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean... Is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing left to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on the lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other men on that boat. I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The stamp on the photo says 015. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the 2 men on the boat are. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Ugh, English is hard. Please, Your Honor, have mercy. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous! Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right, it's... I don't know. Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Caretaker of the boat shop? Why did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well then, where did the murder take place? Okay, crunch time. And I've been the hot dog shop. I've been the campsite, so it has to be the boat shop. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without seeing anyone see him. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. That night he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. Indeed. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gold Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. Alright, hang on. My phone needs a charger and I'm trying to keep an eye on chat. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, chat. Lock in. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat, and he became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? It was, of course, the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, but both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Ah, details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first shot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and then he fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, then threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker. Quickly! Oh, he's locked in. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, for a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake, midnight at Christmas Eve. He said that he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. Your Honor, sir! Bailiff, we are concluding a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Oh boy. This case has evolved. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I'll extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. December 27th, 1:22 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Yay, Nick! You did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Not for real. We get saved literally every single case. I don't think we've won a case without some form of outside help yet. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile at least a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. You about to confess feelings, dog? Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get off my chest, but can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. To be continued. We're ending it there? Well, damn. Well, Chad. I guess you're gonna have to wait till next time. On Ace Attorney. No. No, that was fun though. That was a good time. I'm sorry I had to step out so much, but it's just because I had to eat and my parents kept calling me and all that. You know, living in my house type stuff. But that was fun. That was a good time. I'm really intrigued to like finally learn stuff about this DL6 incident. Also, the fact that Edgewood just admitted to a murder, but like in his dreams, or at least he saw it in a dream. It came to him in a vision, looking ass, you know. I'm really confused, but I'm also really excited. So hopefully we'll get this done. We're very close to finishing this first game of the trilogy. And once we do that, I do have another thing I want to announce that I want to start doing on the channel. And then on top of that, I want to finish Rise. God, Daniel, I need you, dog. Please. He's been so busy recently. I need him to lock in. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna go. Have a good night, chat. See ya.